Good morning, my dear students.
Morning, madam.
Good morning, madam.
Yeah. Okay, so I would like to thank all the authors who sent manuscripts to our Fusion magazine. So far, we have received around 28 manuscripts. That is a great achievement, Pute. So thank you very much. If you are planning to send your manuscripts to the magazine, you have time till Monday. Okay, so write them and send them to the relevant email address, but keep in your mind when sending your manuscripts you need to follow the guidelines and instructions, but and also you need to use the template we gave you, and you should send all of your manuscripts to the relevant email address which is given in the flyer. Okay, follow those instructions and send your manuscripts. We will definitely edit your manuscripts and publish them in the magazine. Okay, so our team is working hard to get your manuscripts done. So yeah, please send your manuscripts as soon as possible. Huh? Okay, so let's start the lesson today. Tense and aspect, I started this lesson, Pute. And yeah, we did a half of this lesson. So I explained what is a tense, then what is an aspect. Then I explained how we got 12 tenses in English. After that, we started to discuss about simple tenses. There are three simple tenses: simple present, simple past, and simple future. We completed discussing about simple present tense. We have to continue from simple past tense. Am I correct? This is where we stopped, right? Okay. Simple past tense. First, I will explain the uses of simple past tense, Pute. Simple past tense is a verb tense that is used to talk about things that happened or existed before, now, or in the past. Pute, we can use this tense to talk about things, talk about uh, incidents or actions that happened or existed before now. That means, Pute, don't worry about handouts, especially when it comes to English. Okay, so work in the class. So when I give you activities, you should do them in the class itself. And also when I am explaining things, you should learn them in the class itself. Don't worry about materials. Okay, I will send them. So after finishing the lecture, you know that I don't give you materials before the lecture. Okay, after completing this lesson, so I told you it will take around 4 days to complete this lesson. So this is just the second day of doing this lesson. So after completing the lesson at the end of the fourth day, I will give you this material. Okay. So anyway, don't worry about materials at all. Learn the things in the classroom itself, Pute. Materials doesn't, they don't help you to improve your English language. Interacting in activities and yeah, so those things will help you to improve English unlike other subjects. Okay. Okay. We use simple past tense to talk about things or incidents that happened before now. Now is the present, before now that is the past, Pute. Things that belong to the past are explained by using simple past tense. Okay. Accordingly, Pute, we can use simple past tense to talk about completed actions in the past. They should be completed actions in the past, no continuation to the present. Like he washed his car. Action started in the past and completed in the past. They cleaned the classroom. Another action completed in the past, Pute. So like that, we use simple past tense to talk about completed actions in the past. Okay. To talk about a series of completed actions, we can use simple past tense to talk about a series of completed actions, not only one action, a series of completed actions. Go to examples. I finished work, walked to the beach, and found a nice place to swim. There are three actions, Pute. Finished work, walked to the beach, found a nice place to swim. So all of these actions are completed actions. That means they belong to the past. So we can use simple past tense to talk about them, Pute. I finished work, walked to the beach, and found a nice place to swim. So simple past tense is used to talk about this series of completed actions. She woke up in the morning, prepared breakfast, and left the house. Once again, three actions are there. All of them are completed actions, Pute. Already completed. They belong to the past then. So it is a series of completed actions as there are three actions in the sentence. So we can use simple past tense to talk about a series of completed actions like that. Okay. Then to talk about durations in past, that is easy. Shalika studied Japanese for 5 years. We waited there for 1 hour. Those are durations in past, Pute, not present. Past durations. When there is a past duration, once again we use past tense. To talk about habits in the past. I studied Japanese when I was a child. They never went to school. They always skipped classes. Okay, so here you can see past habits, Pute. I told you to talk about habits, we use simple present tense. But they should be habits that belong to the present. වර්තමානයට අයිති පුරුදු ගැන කතා කරද්දී අපි simple present පාවිච්චි කරා. අතීතයට අයිති පුරුදු ගැන කතා කරද්දී when we talk about the habits in the past, then we use simple past tense. I studied Japanese when I was a child. මං child කෙනෙක් කාලේ Japanese study කරා. So it is a past habit. Now I don't do that. So one of the past habits of her. So we use simple past tense. එයාලා ඒ කාලේ ඉස්කෝලේ ගියේ නෑනේ හැමතිස්සෙම ක්ලාස් ස්කිප් කරා ක්ලාස් කට් කරා. They always skipped classes, so that can be considered as one of the past habits of them. So a past habit, so simple past tense is used. Then to talk about past facts of for generalizations. He didn't like tomato sauce before. Past fact Pute. Okay. People paid much more to make cell phone calls in the past. ඉස්සර මිනිස්සු ලොකු ගාණක් ගෙව්වා call එකක් ගන්න. That is generalization. So everywhere it happened like that. So it is generalization. So to talk about past facts of for generalizations, we used simple past tense. So these are the uses of simple past tense. But you should learn the uses of tenses by heart. Because as I explained you on the very first day, students use wrong tenses. They don't use right tense at the right place. Because of that, you should learn to use them correctly for correct purpose. Okay, so that is about the uses of simple past tense. Then with simple present tense 2 here also we have two parts in this lesson, Pute. Simple past tense with be verbs and simple past tense with action verbs. We can construct simple past tense sentences by using be verbs. And also we can construct simple past tense sentences with action verbs too. So you know that am, is, are, was, were, will be. So we consider them as be verbs. Out of them, we use am, is, are to construct simple present tense sentences. And we use was, were, those two be verbs to construct simple past tense sentences. Pute. The sentence structure is subject plus was, were. Okay. Am is are may be verbs තුන අපි simple present tense sentences construct කරන්න පාවිච්චි කරා. ඊට පස්සේ අපිට තියෙනවා was were. මේ be verbs දෙක අපි පාවිච්චි කරනවා simple past tense sentences construct කරන්න. Look at the table. I was late. Puti, if you have I as the subject, then you should use was as the be verb. Then you were late. They were late. We were late. Here you can see you have plural subjects. With plural subjects, we use were as the be verb. Then she was late. He was late. It was late. Here you have singular subjects. With singular subjects, we use was as the be verb. පුතේ. කතෘ ඒකවචනයි නම් අපි ඒකවචන කතෘ එක was පාවිච්චි කරනවා. කතෘ බහුවචනයි නම් බහුවචන කතෘ එක්ක අපි verb පාවිච්චි කරනවා. But if you have I as the subject, then you should use was as the be verb. Okay? Example sentences are here. I was happy. You were a teacher. We were smart. She was pretty. He was kind. It was ugly. It was a dog. So as you can see, with singular subjects, we use was, and with plural subjects, we use were as be were. Okay. So that's all about simple past tense with be verbs. So explanation is over, Putte. I explained the uses of simple past tense and simple past tense with be verb sentence structure. So if you have any questions, you can ask before we move on to this activity. Okay, here you can see a simple activity, Putte, not a difficult one, but as I told you at on the very first day, I need to cater to the students of various proficiency levels. Okay, there are some students, they need a big support to improve their English language. And also there are some students who are very fluent in English. But here the issue is we need to cater all of those students in one class. That is why I have started the lessons from MISA itself. Okay, so this is not a big task. This is a very simple activity. So do this activity. We can discuss the answers. Okay, පුතේ ඔයාලට හිතෙන්න පුළුවන් යුනිවර්සිටි ලෙවල් එකට ඇවිල්ලා මේ මොනවද ඇම්මීසා වෝස්ව තව ඉගෙන ගන්න කියලා. පුතේ ළමයි 155ක් ඉන්නවා group එකේ. මේ 155ම එක level එකක ළමයි නෙමෙයි. Proficiency levels වෙනස් එක්කෙනෙකුට එක්කෙනෙක්. සමහර ළමයි ඉන්නවා ඇම්මීසාවත් පාවිච්චි කරලා හරියට sentences build up කරගන්න බෑ. ඒ ළමයින්ටත් මං කේට කරන්න එපා නේද? ඒ ළමයිගේ needs ටිකත් කේට කරන්න. ඒකයි ඇම්මීසා was verbal ඉඳලම පටන් අරන් තියෙන්නේ. Okay? So ඒ නිසා හැමෝම මේ activities හැම එකක්ම කරයි කියලා මම බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා. Okay? Do this activity. Okay, Pute. Let's discuss the answers. Please unmute and speak with me. Yeah? Okay. First blank. It
Was.
Yeah, it was a Sunday evening because it is a singular subject, Pute. Then you should use was here. It was a Sunday evening and me and my friends. Me and my friends, a plural subject. Then
Were.
were in the
Were.
park. The park, another singular subject.
Was.
Was very beautiful and there
Was.
were, Pute. There were so many people at there. Then there
Was.
was a
Was.
pond in the middle of the park. Pute, if the sentence starts with there, like here, okay, then you need to pay your attention on the noun which is there after the blank. If it is a singular noun, then use was here. And if it is a plural noun, like here, there is there, then so many people. Here you have a plural noun, right? Then you should use were here. That is about the sentences which start with there. Okay, there වලින් නම් පටන් ගන්න sentence එක. බලන්න පුතේ ඒකේ noun එක. මෙතන තියෙන singular noun එක. So use was here. මෙතන තියෙන plural noun එක. So many people. Then you should use were here. That is the rule. So the park was very beautiful and there were so many people at there. There was a pond in the middle of the park and there
Excuse me, miss.
Were.
were fish in that pond. We sat around the pond and fed the fish. With a fish, we consider it as a plural noun too. Okay? Fish wala plural form එකත් fishමයි. Okay, we use the term fishes if we speak about varieties of fish. Okay, we
Excuse me,
sat.
miss.
Yes,
Hello.
Pute.
Yes, why we cannot use is in fifth answer that they are is a pond instead of was?
Was. There was a pond in the middle of the park.
No. I'm asking why we can't use is. Because
Because the whole paragraph is about a past incident, Pute.
okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, miss.
Okay. There were fish in the pond. We sat around the pond and fed the fish. There
Was.
was a small thicket near the park and nobody went towards it as it
Was.
was little bit dark because of trees. Suddenly, we heard a loud noise from that thicket. We
Were.
were surprised because usually nobody went towards that side. We heard the sound for the second time and then we understood that it
Was.
was, yes, it was a sound of a dog. It
Was.
was a loud barking of a dog. When the dog barked loudly for the third time, we decided to go there and check what had happened. There
Were.
There were 5 of us, and we entered into the thicket and followed the barking of the dog. Suddenly, we saw a puppy near a pit. It
Was.
yes, it was a little cute puppy and it
Was.
was brown in color. We went close to the puppy. Then we noticed that the pit
Was.
was quite big and we peeped into it. Peeped into it means looked inside. එබිලා බලනවට අපි peeped into කියලා කියනවා. ඇතුළට එබිලා බැලුවලු. We peeped into it. Oh God, there there was a little boy in the pit. He was around 8 years old. One of my friends jumped into the pit and helped him to come out of the pit. Then we took our friend out of the pit. The little boy was very scared and we helped him to be relaxed. Then he said that when they were playing, the puppy had run into the thicket. Thicket means the small forest. පුතේ අපි ලදු කැලෑව කියලා කියන්නේ. Okay? Not a big one, a small forest like area, thicket. Suddenly, and he had come after the dog. Then he had fallen into the pit. So finally, the brave puppy saved his life. We were so happy that we could save the boy's life. It was an unforgettable day for us. Okay, that is the end of that's a small story. It is a small story, but it is beautiful, right? Okay. Now let's move on to the second part of this lesson. Simple past tense with action verbs. Pute, we can construct simple past tense sentences with be verbs and also with action verbs too. Okay, you know what action verbs are. Verbs we use to tell about actions like run, jump, eat, write, drink, dance, sing. They are action verbs, Pute. So this is about constructing sentences in simple past tense with action verbs. So sentence structure is subject plus verb in past form. Pute, do you remember when we construct sentences with action verbs in simple present tense? Simple present tense sentences with action verbs. We constructed them by using two sentence structures. With singular subjects, we use singular verbs. With plural subjects, we used plural verbs. That is how we constructed simple present tense sentences with action verbs. We had options, but here we don't have options, Pute. Whatever the subject it is, whether it is a singular subject or a plural subject, you should use the main verb in its past form. Okay? කතෘ ඒකවචන වුණත් බහුවචන වුණත් ප්‍රධාන ක්‍රියාපදය past form එකෙන් අතීත කාලයෙන්ම තැබිය යුතුයි විකල්ප නැත. Okay? I drank milk, you drank milk, they drank milk, we drank milk. There you have plural subjects, Pute. So main verb is there in past form. Drink, drank. Drank is the past form of drink. Okay? Then she drank milk, he drank milk, it drank milk. There you have singular subject. So, but the main verb is there once again in past form. So, as you can see, with singular subjects and plural subjects both, we use the main verb in past form. Pay your attention to example sentences. I liked grapes. You read books. Read, read. Read is the past form. Put the same spelling but different pronunciation. Okay? They sang songs. Sing, sang. Sang is the past form. We studied English. Study, studied. That is the past form. She bought a frog. Buy, bought. He played a cricket. Play, played. It ate rice. Eat, ate. So, whatever the subject it is, the main verb is there in its past form. That is how we construct simple past tense sentences with action verbs. I think rules are clear to you. Let's check whether you have understood all the rules by doing these activities. Huh? Activity number 5. Fill in the blanks with the correct form of the verb given within the brackets to construct simple past sentences. Yes, complete the blanks, Pute. You need to construct simple past tense sentences. 20 sentences are there, so start to do it. Shall we discuss it, Pute? Okay. First sentence. Please unmute and speak with me. My aunt
Visit.
visited. visited. Visited us last week. I
Played.
played cricket
Play.
yesterday. As you can see, there are hint words, Pute. Hint words are there. You learn about hint words and time markers. Last week, yesterday. So those words indicate that these actions belong to the past. Okay. I played cricket yesterday. He
Traveled.
traveled by
Traveled.
train. Yeah, TRAVELLED, traveled by train. She
Helped.
Help.
helped me with my homework. Mayuri and Nishadi
Swam.
swam SWAM once a week when they were kids. Lalani
Took care.
took care, very good. TOOK, took care of her two sisters. Sudesh
Left.
left, LEFT. Sudesh left the country last month. Lasit
Traveled.
traveled to Matara last Sunday. My mother
Baked.
baked, BAKED, baked cakes yesterday. I
Watched.
Watched.
watched, WATCHED, television last night. The dog
Light.
liked, LIKED, liked me very much. Sena
Sold.
sold, SOLD, sold both vegetables and fruits in his stall. We
Lived.
Live.
lived, LIVED, in a small village. Those children
Studied.
Study.
studied, STUDIED, in an international school. Nuan
Worked.
worked, WORKED, even yesterday evening. In this club, people usually danced, DANCED, a lot in those days. I
Went.
Went.
went, went to school by bus when I was a kid. Manori
Like.
Like.
liked, LIKED, apples and bananas. Ajit
Started.
Started.
started, STARTED, started work at 9 in the morning yesterday. I
Got up.
Got up.
got up, GOT. I got up early in the morning throughout last week. Okay, very good, Pute. Thank you very much for being such a supportive group of students. So you give answers. So let's skip this part, Pute. Activity number 6. As we don't have much time, then let's move on to simple future tense. I will explain the uses. Okay, simple future tense. We can use simple future tense to express a spontaneous decision made at the moment of speaking. At the moment of speaking, කතා කරන මොහොතේ ගත්තු spontaneous decision එකක් express කරන්න පුතේ. For example, I will help you with your homework. So, it is a decision uh, which uh, which has been taken at the moment of speaking, Pute. Decision to help right now. Okay, so to talk about spontaneous decisions made at the moment of speaking, we use simple future tense. I will come with you. I will help you. I can do this. So I will do this. So like that. So deciding to do something at that moment is itself. So we use simple future tense. Then to make predictions about the future based on opinion or experience by using or by based on opinions or experience පුතේ we can make predictions. Okay, predictions අනාවැකි කියන්න පුළුවන් අපිට like it will rain tomorrow හෙට වහීවි. So to make predictions we use simple future tense. To express promises or promises to do something. So when giving promises, we can use simple future tense like I will call you later. I will meet you tomorrow. So like that, promise to do something in the future. And also to offer to do something. I will carry these bags for you. So that is just an offer input there. Offering assistance is there. So to offer to do something, we can use simple future tense. So these are the occasions we can use simple future tense. We can use simple future tense to express a spontaneous decision made at the moment of speaking, to make predictions about the future based on opinion or experience, to express promises or promise to do something, and also to offer to do something. Okay. So if we speak about simple future tense with be verbs, we have only one be verb to construct simple future tense sentences. To construct simple present tense sentences, we have three be verbs, am, is, are. To construct simple past tense sentences, but we have two be verbs, was, were. But here we have only one be verb, that is will be. Okay, subject plus will be. I will be late, you will be late, they will be late, we will be late, she will be late, it will be late. So whatever the subject it is, you need to use will be with that, as we don't have options. විකල්ප නැහැ මෙතනදී. කතරු කොහොම කෙනෙක් වුණත් be verb එක will be might. Okay, so it is very easy. Then I didn't add an activity to that, as the sentence structure is really easy putte. Then let's pay our attention on simple future tense with action verbs. Okay, sentence structure is given here. Subject plus will plus verb in infinitive. Putte, when it comes to simple future tense, we have a be verb in the sentence. We have an auxiliary verb actually in the sentence structure, and also a main verb too. Okay, we have will as the auxiliary verb, and the main verb should be there in its infinitive form or original form. Okay, I will drink milk, they will drink milk, she will drink milk, it will drink milk, like that. So if you use a singular subject or a plural subject, so no matter whatever the subject it is, you should use will as the helping verb or auxiliary verb, and with that you should use the main verb in its original form. Okay, then I will like grapes, you will read books, we will study English, he will play cricket, it will eat rice. She singular nisa, she will brings වෙන්නේ නැහැ. He singular nisa, he will plays cricket වෙන්නේ නැහැ පුතේ. Auxiliary verb එක තියෙනවා. We have an auxiliary verb, that is will. If you have will in the sentence, the main verb should be there in its original form always. Okay, then because of that, she will drink, he will drink, they will drink, I will drink. So that is how we construct simple future tense sentences with action verbs. Shall we do this small activity? Do it. Put the
Excuse me,
verb.
miss.
Yes, Pute?
Yes, before we do the activity, can I ask when to use will be? I'm actually not aware of that. That's why.
Not clear, Pute. Can you ask it again?
මිනිස් අපිට මේ will be එක කොතනද use කරන්නේ කියලා කියනකොට මට ඉස්සෙල්ලා තේරුන්නේ නැහැ කිව්ව එක.
will be පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ මොකක් හරි state එකක් condition එකක් ගැන කියද්දි I will be late මම පරක්කු වේවි. Okay, so that is a state. Okay, action එකක් නැහැ එතන condition එකක් තියෙන්නේ මොකක් හරි. They will be late. They will be happy. එයාලා සතුටු වේවි. So she will be pretty. ඇය ලස්සන වේවි. ඒ වෙලාවට පුතේ ගොඩක් වෙලාවට මෙතන අපි පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ will be වලට පස්සේ noun එකක් එහෙම නැත්නම් adjective එකක්. Okay? Action verb එකක් එන්නේ නැහැ මේ sentences වල. Action verb එකක් එන්නේ will වලට පස්සේ. will be එනවා නම් adjective එකක් හරි verb noun එකක් හරි තමයි එන්නේ ඊට පස්සේ. condition එකක් පැහැදිලි කරන්නේ. මෙතන ක්‍රියාවක්. පැහැදිලිද? they will sing song. එයාලා සින්දුවක් කියාවි. action එකක් ගැන කියන්නේ. she will be pretty. අය ලස්සන වේවි. condition එකක් තත්වයක් ගැන කියන්නේ. that is the difference between simple future tense with be verbs and simple future tense with action verbs. Okay, let's do this activity. Yes, Putte. So one student is asking about will be once again. So we use will be in future continuous tense too. Okay, but there we use a main verb after will be, Putte. She will be reading a book, like that. Here you have an adjective or a noun after will be. I will be happy, an adjective. I will be a doctor, a noun. You will be a teacher, another noun. So they will be friendly, adjective. So here we use will be, subject plus will be plus a noun or an adjective to tell about a condition or state. Okay, we can use will be in future continuous tense too, but there we use it with another purpose. Okay, there we use a verb after will be in ing form. Sentence structure is different and the purpose of using it is different. Okay. Okay, shall we discuss the answers? Okay, first sentence. As they are very easy, but I will tell you the answers quickly. You will get your results in 2 days. I will be in Colombo by 6. It will matter if I don't attend the meeting. I'm sure my friends will like my new house. Perhaps she will arrive in time for dinner. Nalin will believe whatever his wife tells him. I wonder how many of us will pass the exam. You will learn to ride the bicycle in a few days. You will have time to help to write a report. I don't think my friend will recognize me after so many years. So that's all about simple tenses, Pute. We talked about simple present, simple past, and simple future. We completed discussing about that simple aspect. So any questions so far? Now we are going to start to discuss about continuous aspect, Pute. Under continuous aspect, once again we have three tenses: present continuous tense, past continuous tense, and future continuous tense. Okay, so the meaning of this word continuous is in progress. Okay, in progress වෙමින් පවතින අඛණ්ඩ කියන අදහසයි continuous කියන වචනේ තියෙන්නේ. එතකොට present continuous කියලා කියද්දි මේ continuous actions ගැන කතා කරන්නේ, continuous tenses use කරන්නේ. So we use present continuous tense to talk about continuous actions in present. We use past continuous tense to talk about continuous actions in past. And also we use future continuous tense to talk about continuous actions in future. Okay, එකපාර වෙලා ඉවර වෙන ක්‍රියා නෙමෙයි. Within a specific period of time. යම්කිසි කාල පරාසයක් තුළ වෙමින් පවතින ක්‍රියා, පැවතුන ක්‍රියා, පුතේ පවතීවි කියලා කියන ක්‍රියා ගැන කතා කරන්න continuous tenses පාවිච්චි කරනවා. Okay, so let's start from present continuous tense. I will explain the uses at first. Present continuous tense can be used to express things that are happening at the moment of speaking. At the moment of speaking. So right now, at the moment of speaking, කතා කරන මොහොතේ වෙමින් පවතින ක්‍රියාවක් ගැන කතා කරද්දී. Like, I am writing a letter. That is the action which is going on at the moment of speaking. We are eating dinner. What are you doing? We are eating dinner. He is sleeping. Where is your brother? He is sleeping now. So, to express things that are happening at the moment of speaking, we use present continuous tense පුතේ. කතා කරන මොහොතේ වෙමින් පවතින ක්‍රියා ගැන කියද්දී අපි present continuous tense use කරනවා. And also, we can use present continuous tense to express temporary situations, even if the action isn't happening at this moment. We can use this tense to tell about temporary situations too. For example, I am living in Colombo. These days I am living in Colombo. Usually I live in Kurunagala. සාමාන්‍යයෙන් මං ඉන්නේ කුරුණෑගල, but මේ දවස්වල I am living in Colombo. That is a temporary situation පුතේ. I'm reading a really great book. මේ දවස්වල මම ලස්සන පොතක් කියවනවා. So at the moment of speaking, I'm not reading that book පුතේ. But that is a temporary situation. මේ කාල වකවානුව තුල වෙමින් පවතින දෙයක්. I'm reading a really great book. She is staying with her friend for a week. සතියකට එයා යාළුවා එක්ක නතර වෙලා ඉන්නේ. So usually she stays with her parents, but these days she is staying with her friend. So to express temporary situations like those, we can use present continuous tense. Okay. Then to express temporary or new habits of somebody. To talk about, usually we use simple present tense to talk about habits of someone. But if it is a new habit or a temporary habit of somebody, we can use present continuous tense too to talk about that habit. Pute. He is sleeping a lot these days. Usually he doesn't sleep a lot, but he is sleeping a lot these days. Maybe he is in a problem. Like that. She is swimming every morning. Usually she doesn't like to swim, but these days she is swimming every morning. She is getting ready to that competition. සාමාන්‍යයෙන් එයා නිතරම පිහිනන කෙනෙක් නෙවෙයි, ස්විම් කරන කෙනෙක් නෙවෙයි. හැබැයි මේ දවස්වල හැමදාම උදේට ස්විම් කරන්න යනවා. That is a new habit of her. He is smoking too much these days. He is not a heavy smoker. එයා heavy smoker කෙනෙක් නෙමෙයි, but he is smoking too much these days. මේ දවස්වල එයා හොඳටම smoke කරනවා. That is a new habit of it. Maybe he is in stress. එයා stress එකක ඇත්තේ. Okay, like that. To talk about temporary or new habits of someone, we use present continuous tense. In addition to that, Pute, we can use this tense to talk about definite future arrangements. If an action belongs to future, we use future tense to talk about that action. But Pute, we can use present continuous tense too to talk about future action. In which occasions, if the action is a definite future arrangement, then we can use present continuous tense. සාමාන්‍යයෙන් future අනාගතයට අයිති දේවල් ගැන කතා කරන්න අපි future tenses පාවිච්චි කරනවා. හැබැයි අපිට present continuous tense එකක් පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන් මේ future arrangement එකක් ගැන කතා කරන්න. ඒ future arrangement එක definite future arrangement එකක් නා. අනිවාර්යෙන්ම සිද්ධ වෙන දෙයක් නම්. If it is a fixed future arrangement, scheduled one, then we can use present continuous tense. For example, I am meeting him tomorrow. That is a definite future arrangement. It is already fixed. Okay? We are going to the beach at the weekend. So it is a scheduled event, Pute. So the definite future arrangement. So we can use present continuous tense there. The train is leaving at 3. Now it is 1 o'clock. The train is leaving at 3. තුනට train එක යනවා. It is a scheduled future arrangement පුතේ. So you can use present continuous tense. So that's all about the uses of present continuous tense. If you have any question, please ask from this part. No, right? Then let's move on to sentence structures. So sentence structure is here, subject plus am is are plus verb in present participle form. Present participle form means ing form of the verb පුතේ. With all continuous tenses, we use the main verb in ing form. සියලුම continuous tenses එක්ක continuous tenses තුනයිනේ. මේ continuous tenses තුන එක්කම main verb එකයි ing form එකකින් එහෙම නැත්නම් present participle form එකෙන් පාවිච්චි කරනවා. You need to change the be verb or helping verb. Helping verb එක විතරයි අපි වෙනස් කරන්නේ. Okay, so with present continuous tense, we use am is are as helping verbs පුතේ. Subject plus am is are plus verb in present participle form. I am playing badminton. She is playing badminton. He is playing badminton. It is playing badminton. You are playing badminton. We are playing badminton. They are playing badminton. So if you have I as the subject, you should use am as the auxiliary verb. If you have a singular subject, then you should use is as the auxiliary verb. පුතේ. If you have a plural subject, then use are as the auxiliary verb. With all of these subjects, you should use the main verb in ing form. I am playing, she is playing, they are playing, like that. Okay? No change in the main verb. So example sentences are given. I am reading a book. She is wearing a frock. He is drinking a cup of coffee. It is playing with the ball. You are sleeping. They are singing a song. We are helping him. Like that. Okay. So here you can see we have contracted forms too. We can contract the pronoun and the be verb or helping verb. I am can be contracted as I. She is she's. It is its. They are there. We are we are. You are you are. Like that. You can use contractions too. We call them contracted form or short form. Pute. The other form is long form or uncontracted form. Both forms are okay. No difference between two. Pute. Okay, you can use them in sentences as you wish. No difference between two. Okay. So now let's move on to the activity which is given from this tense. Fill in the blanks with the correct form of the verb given within the brackets to form present continuous sentences. Main verb is given within bracket pute. Observe the subject very carefully and decide on the correct auxiliary verb, and after that use the correct form of the main verb. Subject එක දිහා බලලා ගැලපෙන helping verb එක decide කරන්න. ගැලපෙන auxiliary verb. Am is අතුනෙන් කෝකද කියලා. ඊට පස්සේ main verb එකේ ing form එක use කරන්න. Okay? Okay, shall we do this activity quickly? Okay, shall we discuss the answers? First sentence. Please give me your answers. I am
am
writing.
writing.
Yes, very good. I am writing an article for the English magazine. Second one, my writer, my sister,
Is
Is
watching.
Is
watching.
watching.
is watching a TV show. He
Is
Is reading.
is reading the newspaper. My teacher
Is talking.
Talking.
is talking with my mother. They
Are
playing.
playing.
are playing cricket now. She
Is
Is
drinking.
drinking.
is drinking a papaya juice.
And waiting.
I am waiting for him. He
Is
Is
going.
Is going.
is
Is going.
going to the supermarket. We
Are going.
are going to visit our auntie in the village.
Are
Are
watching.
We are watching a movie. She
is
Is
singing.
singing.
is singing a song in the concert. I
I'm helping.
am helping my brother to do homework. I
I'm listening.
am listening a melodious song. He
Is traveling.
is traveling around the world these days. They
Are
Are
playing.
playing.
are playing football in the playground. The poet
Is riding.
is writing a lovely poem. The artist
Is drawing.
Is drawing.
is drawing a beautiful picture. I
Am
Am
quiet.
calling.
am quarreling. Quarrel means fight පුතේ. රණ්ඩු වෙනවට අපි quarrel කියනවා. I am quarreling with my friends. I
Am explaining.
am explaining the problem to my parents. My mom
Is preparing.
Is preparing.
is preparing dinner for us. Thank you very much for giving me your answers. Then quickly let's move on to past continuous tense. Okay, I will explain the uses of past continuous tense. We use past continuous tense to express actions which were in progress at a special time in the past. Pute action should belong to the past, and also it should be an in progress action in the past. Progressive action in the past. අතීතයට අයිති වෙන්න ඕන. අතීතයේ වෙමින් පැවතුන ක්‍රියාවක් වෙන්න ඕන. Okay? Within a special time period. නිශ්චිත කාල සීමාවක් තුළ වෙමින් පැවතුන ක්‍රියාවක්. අපි past continuous tense පාවිච්චි කරලා express කරනවා. For example, he was reading a book yesterday evening. So, progressive action is reading a book, පුතේ, and it belongs to the past. So, a special time reference also is there. අතීතයේ යම් කාල සීමාවක් තුළ yesterday evening. ඊයේ හවස් වරුවේ ඔහු පොතක් කියවමින් සිටියා. වෙමින් පැවතුන ක්‍රියාවක්. ඔහු පොතක් කියෙව්වා නෙමේ පුතේ, කියවමින් සිටියා. මිශ්‍ර ක්‍රියාවක් තියෙන්නේ. Okay? She was listening to the radio. මම එහෙ අන්තියා රේඩියෝ එක අහ හිටියේ. She was listening to the radio. So, like that, we can use past continuous tense to express actions which were in progress at a special time in the past. Okay? And also to express two actions which were in progress at the same time in the past. The actions do not influence on each other. So we can use past continuous tense to talk about two or more actions in the past. Okay? That means about a series of actions in the past, but they don't influence on each other. එකකට එකක් බලපාන්නේ නැහැ. හැබැයි එකම කාල සීමාවක් තුළ වෙමින් පැවතුන ක්‍රියා කිහිපයක් ගැන කතා කරන්න past continuous පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන්. Shalini was writing a letter while Hiranta was reading the newspaper. Shalini was writing a letter, one action. Hiranta was reading the newspaper. Another action. Both of these actions මේ actions දෙකම සිද්ධ වෙන්නේ එකම වෙලාවේ at the same time in the past, and both of these actions are progressive actions පුතේ. So past continuous tense is used. She was cooking while he was watching a movie. අය උයමින් සිටියා, ඔහු movie එකක් බලමින් සිටිද්දී. දෙකමයි ති අතීතයට. දෙකම වෙමින් පැවතුන ක්‍රියාවන් දෙකක් එකම වෙලාවක. So past continuous tense is used. Then, to express something that was happening continuously in the past when another action interrupted it. තව ක්‍රියාවකින් බාධාවක් සිද්ධ වෙනකන් වෙමින් පැවතුන ක්‍රියාවක් ගැන කතා කරද්දී. Both the actions belong to the past පුතේ. I was preparing dinner when she arrived. අය එද්දි මං dinner prepare කර හිටියේ. So second action is when she arrived පුතේ. So ඒ action එක සිද්ධ වෙනකන් වෙමින් පැවතුන ක්‍රියාව තමයි I was preparing dinner. So we can use past continuous tense to talk about that first action. The audience were applauding in until he fell off the stage. එයා stage එක පල්ලේ ඇදගෙන වැටෙනකම් audience එක අප්පුඩි ගැහුවා. So second action is there in a simple past, but first action is given in past continuous. Okay. Then to refer to a habitual action in the past, like she was talking constantly in class in those days. ඒ දවස්වල එයා ක්ලාස් එකේ නිතරම කියව හිටියේ. මිශ්‍ර ක්‍රියාවක් පුතේ. Once again, but it is a kind of habitual action. පුරුද්දක් විදිහට කරපු ක්‍රියාවක්. We were playing volleyball in the playground at the evening. ඒ දවස්වල හවස අපි ground එකේ volleyball play කරා. We were playing volleyball in the playground at the evening. So to refer to a habitual action in the past, we use past continuous tense. Then sentence structure is subject plus was verb plus main verb in present participle form. Main verb is there in ing form already, and we can use was, were as helping verbs. Okay. I was watching a movie. If you have I as the subject, use was as the auxiliary verb, and main verb should be there in ing form. I was watching a movie. Then she was watching a movie. He was watching a movie. It was watching a movie. Same putte. So if you have a singular subject, use was as the auxiliary verb, and main verb is there in ing form. You were watching a movie. They were watching a movie. We were watching a movie. There you have plural subjects. So use were with that, and main verb should be there in ing form once again. Watching, that is ing form. Okay. They were watching. He was watching. I was watching. That is how we construct sentences. Here we don't have contractions. Contracted forms are not available. This is the activity. Okay, shall we do that one? Fill in the blanks with the correct form of the verb given within the brackets to form past continuous sentences. You need to construct past continuous sentences with a use was, were appropriately with the correct form of main verb. Okay. First sentence. I was writing an article for a magazine when he called me. Second sentence. Give me the answer. Bhute. My sister
Was watching.
was watching her favorite TV show. Very good. He
Was
was meeting various types of paper. My teacher
was marking.
Was marking.
was marking our assignments. They
Were playing.
Were playing.
were playing chess in the living room. She
Was drinking.
was drinking a fruit juice. I
Was
wait-
waiting.
was waiting for him yesterday evening. He
Was going.
Going.
was going to the library with her. They
Were coming.
were
Were-
coming for shopping in this market yesterday morning. Very good. We
We're watching.
Were watching.
were watching a movie in cinema. He
Was
Was
walking.
was walking towards the park when I met him yesterday. I
Was
cleaning.
cleaning.
was cleaning the garden when he opened the gate. I
Was
Was
listening.
was listening to a melodious song at that moment. He
Was getting.
Was getting.
was getting Getting Pute, getting ready for his final examination. They
Were playing.
were playing cricket in that field yesterday evening. The sculptor
Was making.
Was making.
was making a beautiful sculpture. The artist
Was drawing.
was drawing a beautiful picture. She
Was
Was
cooking.
was cooking with her husband when we entered the kitchen. She
Was helping.
Was helping.
was helping me to do my assignment. Taruka
Was
Was writing.
was writing a short story. Okay, so I think that will be enough for today, Bhute. I wanted to discuss about future continuous tense too, but today we don't have enough time. So let's discuss about future continuous tense on another day. Okay, today we discuss about simple past tense, simple future tense, present continuous tense, and future continuous tense. So, sorry, past continuous tense. If you have any questions from those areas, please ask before I wind up the session.
Miss, what is the meaning of sculptor?
Sculptor is the man who makes statues, Pute. Statues හදන කෙනාට අපි කියන්නේ sculptor කියලා, මූර්ති ශිල්පියා.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so then shall we wind up the session? Thank you very much for taking part in this session. Hope to meet you once again on another day. Have a nice day and stay safe, Pute.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you,
Thank you,
madam.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Thank you, madam.
you, madam.